A little bit closer this time around.
Here's the third quarter.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter.
The beginning of this third
quarter. The offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They're going play action. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 17
yards.
First down, Saints.
He takes off with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
The lost
100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Rattler back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Third and long for him here. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set, go. Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He takes this forward a little to
Josh
39.
Sweat the
Josh Sweat
tackle.
making the stop.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, now they got to be special.
Here comes the Saints punting unit.
We are go for
punt. All
punt.
of it every time out. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
I mean, we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Murray on the play fake. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
Complete!
Before he gets out to the 46. 27-yard line.
It's a
They
gain
pick
of
up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Into the end
Touchdown!
zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and
Touchdown is
receivers. A lot
good.
of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game.
Saints nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Power squib kick is taken in. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Saints take over.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now.
And
they
they
have
forced
tried
the
on occasion to ramp up
fumble.
their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You
How
love
are you
teams who
gonna
excel on
force
the
the
ground. You love
fumble?
a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut, go.
Rattler has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
First down, New Orleans.
45, right.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit.
More of the State Farm Stadium after this.